simple when we saw in the sentence repeated action and habit, or
when we see.
when we
Okay.
see when we see in the sentence a repeated action, habit, or a natural fact. It's 8:30, and the Wilsons are in the kitchen.
Okay,
Mrs.
just
Wilson,
a moment. Is it 8:30? You should say either 7:30 or 7:30. Yeah.
We can say 7:30. Yeah. Mrs. Wilson is sitting at the breakfast table. Is sitting, it's like be. It will be happening right now. It's the present progressive.
Okay.
Because we like saw this at the time of speaking.
Okay. We saw. Why do you always use present simple, past simple instead of present?
We see this at the time of speaking.
Okay. Next.
Mr. Wilson is pouring a cup of coffee. It will be pouring. It will be happening right now.
Okay, that's all for this exercise. I think that you have understood the main essence why you use present simple and present progressive. Okay, let's go ahead.
Yeah, Ali speaks Arabic. Arabic is his native language, but right now he's speaking English.
Okay. And one more.
Is it raining a lot in?
You don't need to comment every sentence in this case, because you already did it, and I understood that you know this. So in this case, you just need to open the brackets and put the verb into appropriate form. That's all. Go ahead. Please read the last sentence, and we will move to a different exercise. Could you please remind me now the three main positions of using present, future frequency adverbs? Yes, in the sentences.
The first will be after to be. And the second we can say it will be between two verbs.
Actually, that's the third position.
Yeah, and then we say like before, after the subject and before the verb, the main verb.
Yeah, before. But if you just say before the main verb, that will be fine, because you don't need to say after subject. Sometimes it doesn't work in all cases, so that's why.
It could be after verb, before verb, and between two verbs.
Yeah, and the last one.
Are you usually in bed by midnight?
Well done. Good job. It means that you understood this. Without any commenting, you just put the verb into necessary form, and that's all. You just keep on reading, that's all, okay?
Okay. Right now, I'm looking at the board. I see some words on the board.
I see.
I see.
Sometimes we call non-action verbs state verbs as well. So why do we call them state verbs? If the word doesn't express any action, so what it means that it actually has some different meaning. So in this case, we can speak about state. So if they don't express any action, but they might express state. So that's why sometimes we call them state verbs as well. Sometimes it's non-action verbs or state verbs. So we're speaking about the same term. So either it can be called non-action verbs or it can be called state verbs, doesn't matter, so it makes no difference. So these are the verbs which can accept ing in the ending, okay?
Okay.
So, in the piece of grammar that I sent. Yes. Mainly, I have divided them into 5 main categories, and I think that it's easier to remember them in this way. Let's start with the first one.
Verbs of feelings.
Yeah.
It will be love, like, hate, dislike, prefer, want, need, and I don't see.
Such let's say you will need to use a verb, then you will be able to categorize yourself, because for example, if I want something, it's also related to the feeling. If I wish something, if I don't love, even if I hate. Right. What about the third category?
It will be verbs of mental activity, and the examples will be now, know, remember, understand, forget, think, etc.
Could you please explain or define somehow?